1-900 Ice Cream's Strawberry Crush. We got a little Philadelphia action coming at you today, so I figured I'd rep my pancakes and protein shakes shirt from Mike View, who recently did a podcast with Ryan, the owner and founder of 1-900 Ice Cream. So check out both their handles at on Instagram, at Pancakes and Protein Shakes for Mike and at 1-900 Ice Cream for Ryan and his company and what he's doing for more information regarding their business and that specific podcast. So most people have heard of Ryan and his 1-900 Ice Cream company by now, but basically they make new flavors daily and they don't return the old ones ever. At least I haven't seen one return yet. So unfortunately, if this sounds like your type of flavor, you're probably not going to be able to get it again unless they decide to bring it back in the future. But most of his business is locally around other like, I'm going to call them grocery store chains, shops where you can buy them straight out of a freezer. But he does ship, used to be nationwide. Now I think it's regionally, maybe like the half east side of the United States. Don't quote me on that, but next time he drops a pack, you can, act like you're buying one and check it out and see, if he delivers to your area. But let's dig in. Salted wild strawberry ice cream with graham cracker crunch and a liquid cheesecake swirl. Wild and salted strawberry ice cream? That's new to me. So I'm pretty excited to be trying something different than your typical strawberry prototype. It's hard to describe, but I'm a huge fan. I'm gonna say it's juicier and sweeter than your typical strawberry flavor. Zero tartness or bitterness to it. I'll tell you this too, mixed with the crazy good cream, I feel like I'm eating a classic strawberry milkshake. Oh, and the saltiness. It's there, but it's very, very light. However, I think that's a good thing mixed with a fruity base. You'd rather slightly accompany a fruity flavor rather than bring it on full force like you would with a chocolate or caramel or like peanut butter pretzel type of flavor. I also forgot to mention the chunks of strawberry mixed throughout that are actually quite soft and chewy. Much surprise to me, as most companies typically have a hard time not keeping these icy. But my biggest worry is coming true, and that is that the liquid cheesecake swirl is hovering around the edges of the pint, and therefore there's not much at all, if any, mixed into the middle of the ice cream. So there's not much to show you because the swirl was also fairly thin and only came in spurts throughout the pint. The graham cracker chunks more than delivered. First, they are the perfect pairing for the strawberry ice cream. Second, their flavor and texture closely resembles a top-of-the-line pie crust. The easy description is it's a slightly sweet graham flour flavor, but extremely buttery. And because of all that butter, they're slightly thick and sturdy, but they're also chewy at the same time. So I was prepared to say that the cheesecake swirl didn't have that much flavor, but I'm starting to come across a lot more as I near the bottom of the pint, which makes me wonder if it all settled. Nonetheless, the flavor tastes exactly like a cheesecake. There's no other way to say it. It's cheesy, it's tangy, it's perfect flavor. There's just not a lot of it until I got to the bottom. However, the most important key take home is that it pairs really well with every other component of this ice cream. I'm gonna be honest with you. I always am, right? I was pleasantly surprised with the strawberry base. It's probably the best strawberry base I've ever scooped. The same can be said for the graham, basically pie crust chunks. But unfortunately, I only saw the full potential of that cheesecake swirl as I neared the very bottom of the pint. So pick up the density or add a little more throughout and you have yourselves a banger. But as it stands, 8.5 out of 10.